Why, hello everyone. Welcome. Welcome to PlayFrame and welcome to Subnautica, which I'm very excited about. One, because I've never really played through it before, and two, because in all of our years of doing this channel, we've never, I don't think, done a full playthrough of like a survival crafting game ever. Kind of wild, actually, but this seems like a very good one to start with. Not only because of the water setting, but I hear there's some neat narrative stuff to it. There's much to look forward to, seems like. Thank you to our patrons for picking this. I let them pick what we played after Silksong since it was such a long playthrough, and it was a close vote, but Subnautica wins, so here we are. Like I said, we're about to get into it, but before we start, this is my first time properly playing this. I think like the only other time I've dipped into it was for a few hours closer to when it came out, which was a while ago. I remember very little, but fair warning, I will not be playing optimally, because it's my first time effectively with this game. So apologies for that. Feel free to share tips or suggestions for play, but let's all avoid spoilers in the comment section if we can, as a courtesy to me, but also as a courtesy for everyone else watching who's not played it before, and also for yourselves, because these first-time playthroughs tend to be a lot more fun when I don't know what's coming. So anyway, let us begin. Start a new game. Ooh. Survival, freedom, hardcore, or creative. I feel like survival's the one, right? Crash land on a dangerous alien planet, scavenge resources, and manage hunger and thirst to survive. It's a plan. Here we go.
Attention. Hull failure imminent. All personnel abandon ship. Launch in 3, 2, 1.
Seems fine. Yep. Nope. Still good. Ah. Ow. Okay, I was wrong before. It's maybe not like 100% fine. The fire... We could do without the fire. Oh, and here we are. Okay. Pick up fire extinguisher. Use fire extinguisher. These are two good tips for my immediate situation. Help. Okay. Booting in emergency mode and...
You have suffered minor head trauma.
Oh.
This is considered an optimal outcome. This PDA has now rebooted in emergency mode with one directive: to keep you alive on an alien world. Please refer to the databank for detailed survival advice. Good luck.
Thank you, PDA. For the record, though, I don't know if you're the learning type, but, in most scenarios, I do not consider head trauma an optimal outcome. Agree to disagree on that point. Well, here we are. I'm playing on gamepad, by the way, mostly just for the sake of viewers watching, just since that tends to lead to smoother camera movement, a little bit less jittery and jarring for the folks who get motion sick. We'll be fine. Circuitry test failed, secondary systems offline, radio offline, distress signal broadcast. All seems pretty bad, except for hull integrity, which is A-okay. And that's good. Solar cells online. We got a fabricator. Chairs, which are sparking. Medical kit fabricator. Probably better hang on to one of those. Radio damaged, use repair tool. Don't think I have one. Well, let's go outside. Yipes. You think she'll still fly?
The Aurora suffered orbital hull failure. Cause unknown. 0 human life signs detected.
might be in need of repairs. Maybe I'll start with my little, little pod first. Well, into the water we go. Yay. Oh, this is going to be fun. Let's start looking around. By the way, I feel like anyone who has fears to do with being underwater or deep underwater or in danger underwater, you probably knew to avoid this game or playthrough already, but fair warning for those of you who hadn't already put that together. If you have fears related to water or ocean or being in either of those things, this may be a bad time for you. Metal salvage. Mine now. Yeah, let's start surveying the place, see what sorts of things we can gather. And, like, make with them. Veined nettle. Acid mushroom, don't mind if I do.
Oxygen.
Right breathing. That's an important part of the survival process. Thanks for the reminder, PDA. Oh, grav trap fragment. Some of these things are labeled, but I can't interact with them. Or maybe I can't interact with them yet. Love this fish. Hey, come here. Fish. Hey, fish. Fish. Ooh. Bigger thing, which I don't know if I... Right, breathing. I feel like that's going to be a running theme for this playthrough. Fish, come here. Fish. Hey, fish. Fish. Wait, almost had you. Haha! Got you. I have this fish now. Different kind of fish, come here. Don't you run away. Ha! Boomerang. These are weird fish. I like them. Ooh. And yet a third kind of strange fish. Oxygen, right.
Oxygen.
I know, I remembered. Oh, this is neat. Oh, break limestone, you say? Okay. Ooh.
Copper is an essential component of all powered equipment. Your probability of survival has just increased to unlikely, but plausible.
I like those odds. Or at least it sounds like I like them better than what they were before. More salvage for me. Ooh. You're new. Hang on. Come back here.
Alien life forms may have unexpected applications. Utilizing alien resources is a proven survival strategy.
What good goofy-looking fish. Can I swim to this? Probably. It's not like I have a limited swimming stamina as far as I know. This seems very far away. Maybe we swim to there later. Maybe we prioritize our immediate survival problems first. I appreciate that I've got a nice little icon for this at all times. Otherwise, I would definitely lose track of it, and then we would have a problem. My health is looking pretty good. My hunger, less so. Water, okay. For the time being. Let's see. Composed primarily of titanium, sure. Essential wiring component. Peeper. Food plus 12, H2O minus 7. Edible prey, fish, high calorie count. Okay, different food and water values, although the water is in the negative, which seems less great. Small edible prey fish. Bandages for health. Unique outer membrane has potential as a natural water filter. Oh, cool. And also I've got some things in the log. Oh, right, that's just stuff that PDA has said to me, in case I forget. Beacon Manager blueprints for our crafting of things. Titanium, ingots, glass, bleach, wires, water. That's going to be... Oh, okay. Okay, water. Bladderfish can become water, as everyone knows. I assume I need to do that in... Hang on, in here. Apologies for the slow start to this. Again, I don't know what I'm doing, so we're learning here. I'll pick up the pace as we go, I'm sure. Fabricator. Here we go. Okay, resources, sustenance, personal, deployables. This seems like a good place to start. Water, yes. Ooh. I love that it just turns this weird fish into a standard bottle of water. It's pretty good. Cooked food, you say? Oh, we can cook the things. Probably better to do that. Cooked peeper.
The fabricator cooks small organisms while disposing of the skeletal structure, bodily fluids, and internal organs, thus rendering them safe for human consumption.
Safe for human consumption is my favorite kind of food. Sweet. Soon we will not be hungry. Basic materials. Titanium. Let's go ahead and start making some of that. Nice. What else could we make? Titanium ingots when we have a lot of it, I suppose. Silicone rubber. Need creep vine seed clusters for that. For glass, we need quartz. For bleach, we need salt deposits and coral tube samples. Electronics. Copper wire we could make pretty soon. Batteries, we need the copper ore and mushrooms. For computer chips, gracious, we need table coral, gold, and copper wire. And wiring kits, silver ore. Okay. Oh, we could make some personal things like equipment. Standard O2 tank. Compressed breathable air. I can already make that, and maybe that's a good place to start. Yes. Ooh. New blueprint synthesized.
Acquired.
And our O2 maximum just increased. It didn't double, but it nearly did. Awesome. Okay, cool. I don't know if there's value in making a second one if it just keeps on stacking your oxygen. That, given how relatively easy it is to find titanium so far, I assume you're not supposed to just... Maybe we'll try that later. Fins, I would need rubber for. First aid kit, I'd need fiber meshes for. Floating air pump that pumps air into pipes, acts as a starting point for a pipe chain. Neat. Pipes. Fire extinguisher I got. High capacity O2 tank I need fancier things for. Okay. Tools, a scanner would be nice. I need a battery for it. A repair tool would be great. There's way too many sparking things in here. Especially for someone who is probably dripping wet every time I come inside this place. Way too many sparking things. Need silicone rubber and cave sulfur. Okay. Flashlight, flare, air bladder, flotation device, okay. Survival knife, habitat builder, exciting. Sea glide, mobile vehicle bay, waterproof locker, all kinds of neat things. Let's start by eating. Food that we've made, well, that our pod made. Old cooked boomerangs, not that old. Munch. Oh, okay, these not only have higher, food value, but also, now, positive water value. They're not going to dehydrate us. Cool, okay, good. Looking better, all right. And why not? Yeah. Okay. All right, we better start going out and gathering things again. Whoa, it's night. Okay. That's fine. Ooh, yes. Love some good bioluminescence. I don't know if it's more dangerous to be out here at night. But it's pretty, so who cares? Gonna need more of these for, I want to say, batteries. I just looked at a lot of things. But I want to say batteries. There's a lot of other kinds of materials I need, though. Veined nettle, can't do anything with. More acid mushrooms. This is cool. I'm loving this especially because this... Like, as much as I really, really enjoy, like, water, the ocean, marine life, marine biology, like, there's so many...
Detecting increased local radiation levels. Trend is consistent with damage to the Aurora's drive core, sustained during planet fall.
That is a later problem for me. I'm enjoying the ocean right now. Yeah, as much as I enjoy so much about the ocean, being in it, I tend to not enjoy as much. Not necessarily in a full-blown, like, phobia way, but whenever I have, like, tried to go snorkeling, scuba diving, swimming out a ways where, like, it starts actually getting deep, anxiety do kick in. In a video game scenario, though, all those fears are completely bypassed. Now it's just cool. Way into it. Do need to start finding more stuff, though. More of those limestone rocks would be great. You're new. And ungrabbable. I think I see another one. Hang on. It's very dark, but yes. Haha. What is that? Ow, okay. All right, we're leaving the cave then. Fine. Whatever you are, have it your way. Cranky. That's a big moon. That's too big. You don't need a moon that big. Was that another copper or was that a new kind of metal? More copper, okay. Or maybe it's the same copper I got before. I need way more stuff. How are we to survival craft anything if I don't find stuff to make things with? This is really pretty. I love all this stuff. Ooh, giant coral tubes, okay. I could definitely see this being, like I said, we've never done like a survival crafting type game on the channel. But from the ones I've played in the past, historically, there's a decent bit of sort of like repetition to the playing of them and just kind of like going out, gathering supplies, materials, things like that. So we'll kind of have to figure out the editing pace for this playthrough. To cut out all the times where it's just boring stuff happening on screen. We'll figure it out, though.
Oxygen.
Right, yes. Loving the time of day system they got going here. It's really pretty, the different lighting. Let's check out this kelp-looking stuff. Creep vine. That's... I feel like that's one of the things we need. Ooh. Yes, this is one of the things we need for something. I don't remember what, but something. Sweet. How limited is our inventory space? Oh, these are pretty big. And I assume this grid we have here is kind of our maximum carrying capacity. What is this down here? Creature egg. Curious though I am, I think I'm going to leave that be for the moment.
Life on this planet grows in unusually distinct and diverse ecological biomes. Further study recommended.
That thing's a little bigger, and it's... Is it grabbing metal scrap? Is it playing with it? That's pretty cool, but it's a little larger, and I don't know if I want to go poking at larger sea life until I am good and ready. Still not entirely sure what attacked me down here. Was it you? No. Okay. I think it was one of those. Although... Cool. The little blast knocked some stuff loose. That's cool. I don't think I can knock those loose myself. At least not right now. Here's one of those things again. And one of those things. Chasing after tiny fish, I'm fine with. Larger fish, not so sure about that. Kind of seems like those, explodey fish are gone once they've charged you once, though, so that's nice. Cave sulfur, oh! So that's where we get the cave sulfur. How nice! Ugh. I'll start picking up creature eggs eventually, still feeling a little chicken about it, though.
Silver-based wiring kits are an essential component of many habitat modules.
Nice. Look at the fancy stuff we're finding already.
Oxygen detecting sulfur deposits in the
right,
local
breathing.
cave systems. Sulfur is an essential component of the repair tool.
Whoop, there we go. Okay. We found some cool new stuff. Let's see if there's anything we can do with it. Is there like a sprint button? Fast swim? Hang on. Maybe I should check these things. There is. Well, I was hitting left stick. Maybe I need, like, an upgrade to my, like, swimming fins or something to be able to sprint. Or the sprint is not noticeably faster than regular swimming. Who's to say? I do have a medkit, I suppose. Could just use that. Oh! Yeah, there's another one ready. That's very handy. I was worried that I was going to need more and didn't know for sure exactly how to make more. Okay, so for the fins, we need silicone rubber, and I think... Yeah, okay, yes. We can make some of that now. Awesome. We can also make lubricant. I don't know if we need that for anything yet, but why not? I'll make some.
Lubricant is essential in construction of vehicles and power plants.
I don't know if I'm quite to vehicles yet, but I've got this when I need it now. And we could make an ingot if we wanted. Copper wire battery. Before I start wasting all my resources just making stuff at whim, let's double check what I actually need here. I do want some fins. Enhanced swim speed by approximately 15% sounds pretty nice.
The fabricator draws from available data to provide environment-appropriate equipment using locally available materials. For your safety, this setting cannot be overridden.
Hadn't even occurred to me that overriding it had any value. Disposable light source useful for distracting certain predators. Good to know. But I need cave sulfur for other things like that. Ooh. Okay, I need more silicone rubber so I can make a repair tool, because that'd be so nice. A scanner would also be real nice. I think I could make a battery. Yeah, I need to go get some more of those little seed pod things because I want a survival knife. And we can pen recipes as well. Oh yes, let's do that. For the ones that I'm wanting, which is kind of all of these, to be honest. There's a lot of things we need. Yes. Okay. Okay, I can make some more of this. Cool. That's enough to make several things. Very exciting. Also a battery. Ooh.
New blueprint acquired.
Power cell. Cool. I should probably go looking into more of these things in my PDA later and what they are. Okay, we can make some tools and such now. Scanner, repair tool. I want a scanner. Wait. Yes.
The scanner can be used to synthesize blueprints from salvage technology.
Heck yeah.
To record alien biological data.
Very exciting. Self-scan.
Self-scan complete. Vital signs normal. Continuing to monitor.
Oh, good. Okay. I also was wanting very badly a repair tool. Yeah. Don't touch it. You don't need repair. Your health is fine. And we can still get a knife, which I'll feel a lot better being near large sea creatures.
Weapons were removed from standard survival blueprints following the massacre on Abraxas Prime.
The what now?
The knife remains the only exception.
I'm not going to worry about that. And an air bladder, why not? Emergency flotation device. Sure. Excellent. We have so many cool tools now, and I should declutter this pinned recipe thing. Okay, if I can get some glass, I can make a flashlight. And with a wiring kit and computer chip, which... need more silver and some copper wire. I think we can do that pretty easy. Okay, yeah. Let's make some more water. Good. And let's figure out what sort of stuff I want in my hot bar here now that I've got a lot more tools available. Let's say knife go here. Scanner here. Repair tool here. Flotation thingy here. Sure. We'll have a sip. And I should probably catch some more fish. Blueprints, though. Okay, we've got a power cell added. Higher capacity O2 tank. The existence of a higher capacity one makes me think that, yeah, like making multiple standard ones is not going to benefit us in any way. If we can find some glass, though, we can go ahead and make this, which is pretty cool. This and the flashlight. Neat. All right, well, back outside. Ship still on fire. That's a later problem. Hey, fish. Gather around. I'm hungry. And also, I wish to scan you. Hey. Hey. Hold still. Scanning. Scan. Nice. A herbivore encountered in large numbers, found to frequent shallow waters and move in schools. Serrated teeth, twin fins, most active during daylight hours, prone to flee. Assessment? Edible. And that's good, because I ate one already. I'm in agreement with the PDA. Scanning. Common spore-bearing fungi species. I don't know how worthwhile it is reading all of the flavor text here. I probably won't do all of it all the time, but if it if it seems like it's worthwhile, I'm happy to read all of it. I just don't want to I don't want to bore people. It's not clear which predator species necessitated such extreme countermeasures, but the acid mushroom's number suggests it was successfully deterred most of them. Inedible, acid has applications in battery fabrication. Table coral. Exploitable in computer chip fabrication. All right. Yeah, maybe I'll... We're moving pretty slow already with me finding my sea legs, as it were. Maybe I'll skim through some of these off camera and see how interesting they look. And if it seems worthwhile, I'll read a bunch on camera. Yeah. Blue palm. Doesn't seem to have any utility around it that I can see. Same with this. Okay. But right. Breathing. Air. And catching fish. What for eating? Come here. Come here. Come here. Haha. Still can't catch you, I don't think. Maybe we should see what you're about. Come here. Come here. Yeah, what do you do? Inedible, but harmless. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. If you're not going to be edible, you may as well be harmless. I think. Come here. And you. Okay, I've gathered some fish. Let's cook them up nice in the fabricator. And then we'll figure out what it is I need to prioritize next. Okie dokie. And some water, if you please. Beautiful. Feeling much better. Okay. I do now have a repair tool. Why don't we give that a go?
LifePod secondary systems online.
Ooh.
Running full environment diagnostic and outputting results to databank.
Sweet. Okay. 4546B environment scan. Category 3 ocean planet. Oxygen, nitrogen, atmosphere, lucky me. Extensive biodiversity. Safety warnings. May support Leviathan-class predators. Yikes. Water contaminated with high levels of foreign bacteria. Planet is beyond Federation space. Rescue unlikely. Bummer. It is not recommended to explore this environment without hazardous material suits and extensive support apparatus. Oops. Well, I'm working with what I've got here. Our systems are back on, though. Outgoing radio communication, still no. Anything else in need of repair? We still have a thing sparking. Nice. Play message.
This is Aurora. Distress signal received. Rescue operation will be dispatched to your location in 9 hours. Continue to monitor for emergency transmissions from other life pods.
Boy, we should have brought a book. It's going to be a long wait.
Caution. Continued degradation of the Aurora's drive core may result in a quantum detonation. Continuing to monitor.
That sounds bad. Ooh, storage container. That's good. I should put some of this stuff away. I don't need it all in my pocket. I don't know if... Actually, here, let's test this. I only have one metal salvage, so if I put that in there, can I still use it in the fabricator, or does it have to be on hand? Has to be on hand. Bummer. Okay. Yeah, I'll make some flares. Why not? Nice. Okay. In fact, I'll even put those in my last slot here, in case of emergency. Okay, I'm noticing the little green bar here on the food, which is deteriorating. So this is good to know. Don't cook up a whole bunch of fish and then just keep them in your pocket because they don't last super long. And the green bar for these seems to represent charge. But I can make batteries to recharge them. Okay. I'm figuring it out. Oh, this is going to be a good time. I am increasingly worried about the warnings about that thing. I'm wondering if I should swim out there soon. You know, no time like the present. Let's see how long it takes to get out there. Like, would it be better to do so with a vehicle, maybe? Sure, but I don't know. Oh. Hang on. One of these things. Floater. 2 species living in symbiosis, which attach to and attempt to feed on any objects they come into contact to. The pink main body and intersuction jaw is the dominant creature. Once attached to an organism or other stable surface, it will attempt to leach nutrients in order to grow. The outer gel-like substance is a mesh of microorganisms capable of forming a sealed vacuum around the creature's jaws. A thin layer of helium is stored within the outer membrane, providing buoyancy to the floater and anything it's attached to. May aid in flotation of sunk objects, you say. Nifty. Y'all are coming with me. Yeah. Okay, before I go wandering off into the dark without a flashlight that I cannot yet make, let me consult our fabricator one more time. I guess I don't need to do that. The PDA also has my blueprint information. What would I need to create a ingredients unknown? Okay. Also, yeah, we may not be making vehicles of any sort for a bit. So be it. And I need glass something for making a flashlight, which... Glass. How does one obtain quartz? I have some quartz. I had like a piece or two of it. If I could find some more, somewhat quick-like, before I go swimming a very long way, potentially. Ooh, there's some more. Am I safe in here? Is this a bad idea? Yoink. Nope. Leave me alone. Okay, you can't outrun them. This is good news. Your sulfur will be mine. It's so hard to see. Sorry, it's probably even harder for y'all. Ooh, more. Almost out of air, though.
Oxygen.
Whoop. Yoink. And then go. Good chance to use our emergency flotation thingy. Ascend! Woo! We're okay. Let's make a flashlight. Whew, okay. Make glass. And then make flashlight. Excellent. Habitat builder, we still need a variety of things for. I think I can unpin these recipes for the moment. Excellent. I might even put that flashlight on the hotbar instead of one of these other things. Let's say the repair tool. I don't need that constantly on hand. Well, I'm tempted to go out and swim to the ship right now, but given that could be a little bit of a swim and take a bit of time, let's call it for today. Tomorrow, we swim to the big ship, or try to, and see how that little adventure goes. Thank you all very much for watching. As always, I've got a playlist for this full playthrough down in the description below if you're wanting to watch this whole thing, especially if you're watching this after the fact, after these episodes have already come out. I will see you all tomorrow for another episode of this. I'm very excited. Take care, everyone. Goodbye.